Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a twist on the videos that I do. Usually on this channel I just go live and I do a little bit of a rant and I just talk about random stuff. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to record pretty much off and on what I'm doing throughout the day. So I wanted to start when I was getting up and go on through my day like that. I'm sure your brother's not do anything. But that didn't happen because it was a long night and I started my day late, so I'm gonna get some caffeine in me. Then basically what I'm gonna do is go through my daily activities of what I do throughout the day, which isn't too much, but I can tell you, having these little guys is challenging, especially during a lockdown and a pandemic, right? All right. Probably do some activities and stuff like that later, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. So right now I'm in my studio where I have inside my house, and I had a lot of big plans for here before the pandemic hit. That's a little setup right there. It's where everyday mom does her makeup and all her stuff. I'll put a link to her YouTube channel in here, and yeah, so this is how we're keeping ourselves busy. We've watched a lot of YouTube channels over the years. I've done a lot of video editing myself for pretty much everybody else. So as I stated before in my previous videos, being in front of the camera is not where I'm most comfortable, but it's something that I'm going to be doing to keep myself busy and to keep them busy. So it's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
So I'll try to make this as interesting as possible, and we'll see how the day goes.
No. Yep. I'll call her right now. Come. Go sit down. Go
Getting
sit
ready
down.
to do their nail video.
Go sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Watch Paw Patrol.
That's what the crazies do right before they get their nails done. So, right now, they're doing their video called The Crazies. It's a YouTube channel that I'll link in this below. This is what they do to keep themselves busy.
So, it doesn't matter if we get it on our thing because we need another code of it.
Future stars.
This is so nerve-wracking.
So I was just live talking about basically the federal warrants and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into it again. You can check out that live stream that I just did. But basically that's what I was just doing. I was ranting on YouTube live about how I think it's stupid that they release these inmates just to want them back a month later or so, and then to get all shocked that they don't want to go back to a dangerous situation. So that's what I just was doing 2 seconds ago. So, but anyways, on that note, I cracked out my Insta360 1X camera today, and I'll be posting the video from this as well. I'm still trying to figure out what software I'm going to use to edit the footage I get from this, but this is an amazing camera. If you want a camera that never misses a shot, has rock like solid gimbal like footage, right here. Only downfall about this thing, the only downfall, is you cannot lay it down because those lenses will hit. That's the only downfall. So I suggest if you ever do buy one of these things, get this silicone wrap for it. and then you got that little cap that just goes on top, just like that. It's easy, on and off, and you're good to go. But an amazing camera for catching stuff. It doesn't matter how you hold this thing, it's always going to be right side up. You're always going to catch 360 degrees, and let me tell you, it catches a lot of things that people wouldn't expect. It's really nice. It's a little hard to work, so you never know when you're actually taking pictures or videoing, stuff like that. But on the upside, it's pretty good. I love it. We'll get into that in a little bit. The only thing about being on lockdown is that it makes it really hard to figure out what kind of content you're gonna make. That's the other thing. If you're just starting out in YouTube, now's the perfect time to do it. Experiment, put out your crappy videos, get used to being in front of that camera, get used to talking to a camera. But the shitty thing is that as of starting out as a YouTuber, you can't get out of the house to get inspired by anything. So it's like you're in the same bubble of what do I do? So as nice as it is to just start going, what do you record? What do you create? So that's where I'm at right now. So what I've been focusing on is getting the studio set up. This area, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Everyday Mother, that's where all that stuff is shot, which is kind of cool. So that's a little bit behind the scenes right there of what she does. And then myself, well, this is pretty much the angle that you get to see when I'm doing my live streams. So I'd like to do something with these walls. It's not like you can just run out to the hardware shop and get what you need. Everything's closed. So let's see what we can figure out and go from there. So I've pretty much done exactly what you and everybody else in the world of just starting out in YouTube has done, which is not sure exactly what you're gonna do, what you're gonna put out, and what you're gonna talk about. And I've watched hundreds of videos. I've watched hundreds of videos on how to become a good YouTuber, what to make, what to do, how to act, how to put good titles on your thing, good thumbnails. Then it was like, okay, now I need the camera equipment. Then I went out and I started buying all kinds of camera equipment. I started off with cheap stuff, with little mounts and cheap tripods and the stuff for cell phones and all this other stuff. I got the DSLR Canon with the mic and the light, and then I got the camcorder, and then for the live streaming, which I like doing. I like live streaming. It's funny, you can make fun of me, whatever. That kind of stuff I like to do. I like to be just out there, but I wasn't sure exactly what to say or what to do in front of the camera. So basically I was doing the whole back and forth on what kind of content I was going to do, and the worst thing you could do is do everything. So what I wanted to focus on was something that I knew everything about, is my life. And let me tell you, when I say my life has been very, very interesting. I've done a lot of things in my life. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, and teaching my kids all the mistakes that I did. And what better way of teaching my kids than to show my kids. So with that being said, I got my Insta360 1X camera. It's just plain cool to have. The shots you get with this are awesome. But that's what I'm going to be focusing on in this channel, is letting you watch me make the mistakes and the editing the videos and everything else, and all the how I do it and how I'm learning, so that you can see that everybody, when they first start out, sucks. It's simple. You just suck. So, with that being said, I hope you get some kind of enjoyment out of this. Maybe laugh at me, make fun of me, do whatever. But don't forget that this is a learning curve and everybody has to do it. And if you want to do it, then you should be doing it. If you want to have a record of your life and remember all the moments and stuff like that that go on through your life, then do it. This is going to be my kind of legacy. As shitty as it may be. Who knows? Maybe I'll be shitty for the next 20, 30 years. Maybe this will blow up and be one of the best channels on YouTube. I don't know. I have no idea. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. But we'll see. So with that being said, let's keep going on with my day. So like most YouTubers and vloggers and people that do this kind of work and create this kind of content, you really don't know what to expect because it's on an everyday basis. Well, with me, it's no different. So basically what I'm going to be doing is taking you on a trip through my day-to-day life and what I deal with as a retired private investigator in Canada. Like everybody else, I've watched hundreds of videos, reviews, and everything on how I wanted to start this channel and what I wanted to do. So with that being said, I've decided to stop doing research and just jump and dive right into this. So I'm going to try to make a video at least once a week, upload it, if not 2 times a week, and upload it, of what my day-to-day life is like in my story. I hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe and like. I also want to add, because this channel is so fresh and so new, any comments or any kind of criticism or anything that you can offer in the comments, and tell me what you would like to see. What would you as a viewer like to see a retired private investigator do? I'm going to do the next couple of vlogs basically on a whim and just record everything and edit it, and then at the end of that you can tell me what you want and I'll see if I can't make that happen. So this channel will be basically built on what you as a viewer want to see. So that pretty much does it for today, and I guess we'll start up tomorrow. But it's been a pretty productive day, I would say, for myself. Got a lot of stuff done, and tomorrow's another day, so no point in overdoing it. Be safe. Remember to subscribe, like this video, and see you in the next one.